Okay, Herschel, your dad.
Yes.
I hear big friendly guy laughed a lot,
Yes.
was known for his big appetite.
Yeah.
Um, made many friends, a few enemies. Didn't take no guff from anyone.
Yes.
Um, spared you the details of his final illness.
Yes.
Took some time. This was, I see him taking pills.
Yeah.
He was debilitated at the end.
Yes.
Famous last words. Let's see, what's that? There was never a time I thought I would die. I just thought I would live forever. I didn't understand. I was someone who came from an old canon. I think he means an older way of thinking.
Yes.
Made sure everyone knew who I was and what I thought. I was not,
Yeah.
he was not repressive with his own opinions and thoughts. He let them out, he says.
Yes.
I could hold a conversation with anyone. However, many people thought I was a little bit too overbearing.
Yes.
I wanted them to understand that I thought I was pretty smart,
Yes.
but I wasn't half as smart as I thought I was. Hold on. There's something, and I don't know if it's a name or what, but it's like Lex or Less or something like that. Lex Less. Lesto.
Liz?
Liz. Is there a Liz?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Oh, okay. She's the one that always wore her hair in a braid. Who is that?
No.
Hold on, let me see what that means. Do you know if she did that when she was young?
Yeah, I think she did. I think where she had long hair then
And
when she
maybe
was young.
put it in one braid down her back?
Yes.
Okay. He says she was fairly young when he married her.
Yes.
She held my hand. We got married. It was pretty simple.
Yes.
It was like justice of the peace or something. I don't know what, but
Yes. Yes.
I'm not getting this word either. It's sift or make any sense? Sef.
No.
Hold on. Step. Okay, stepchildren.
Yes.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Steven. Is there a Steven? Steven?
Yeah, my biological dad, that's his name.
Your biological dad. Okay. So they were your stepchildren, but Stephen is your dad.
Yeah.
Stefan. Is it Stefan or Stephen?
Stephen Esteban is,
Huh?
he goes by Stephen. Esteban.
He goes by Steven?
Esteban.
Esteban.
Like with an E, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's kind of what it sounded like. Couldn't figure it out. Steven. Okay.
Yeah.
He says he took off in a whirlwind. I think that he means your dad.
Yeah.
He left you high and dry.
Yep.
And then Herschel came in and picked up the pieces.
Oh yeah.
Elizabethan.
Yes.
What is that?
Elizabeth.
Is that your
That's my mother. That's my mother's full name. Yeah.
Okay, but then there's something after it. Elizabeth, then I'm hearing a name like Madge or
Yeah. Exactly.
who's that?
That's my mom's middle name, and he called her Madge sometimes.
Okay. Madge would love it, he says. So Madge is still there with you?
Yeah.
I mean, she's still on this side?
Yeah. She's obviously still hurting.
Well, he says you ought to be able to convince her now that I'm here.
Yes. Most definitely. That's amazing.
Uh, let me see if he has new words for Madge. Magic, he says. He calls her magic. He says it was magic. And I think he's referring to when they were young. It was magic, just sheer magic in their relationship. There was just this feeling of abiding love. And it just made him, he says, walk 6 inches off the ground. He tells me he cherished her.
Yes, he did.
She married him, and it was just like more than he ever thought he would deserve in life. And that made his life for him. He literally thinks that she made his life for him. Without her, he says it wouldn't have been what it was.
Oh, that's amazing.
He's laughing and he says, this is absolutely hilarious.
I'm sure he would say that.
Absolutely hilarious. And he's pretty proud of himself, and I'll tell you why. Because I get names kind of off and on, you know, but for him to give me 2 names of one person is pretty powerful.
That's amazing.
I know.
And they're both names that she goes by like regularly, so.
And like I said, I get names here and there, but not usually 2 names of one person. So
Yeah.
So he's pretty proud of himself that he was able to get that through.
I bet.
Fill up
Well,
your
that's
heart
so
with
cool.
love. There is so much beauty in the world you will not know until you get to this side, and then you'll understand. And you'll wonder why you didn't even notice it. Take the time to love others. Take the time to express yourself. Take the time to get as much out of it as you can. Soak it for every life he's talking. He's talking, well, life is eternal, but he's talking about this experience of life.
I love that.
Soak it for every, I'm very tingly now, but soak it for every ounce you can get of it. It's almost like just swallow it, taste it, enjoy it. All the physical senses, the experience of the moment, just even like, you know, as I'm sitting here, well, I'm very tingly right now because I'm getting his energy. But, you know, just look around you and feel that you're in a comfortable house and warm and, you know, the feel of the material. We get so used to these things that we don't even know them. You know, you touch somebody's skin, don't be afraid to reach over and just feel somebody. smells, tastes. When you taste that food, take the time to taste it. Don't just swallow it.
Yeah.
So that's what he's telling you. Just imbibe every, uh, wow, I'm tingly, quite
Yeah.
tingly. Just enjoy life. Enjoy life to the max, because you will be so happy you did, because all of those, what they do is they create, he's telling me they create memories. And the more, those tactile memories are something you can
Okay.
always revisit. It's like, it's almost like they can activate certain parts of the brain, and it's like you're reliving that experience.
Uh-huh.
So when you get on that side, you can relive these experiences. And the more that you took in and felt it and experienced it, the more you will then be able to reactivate it as a memory.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
It's like, that first Christmas tree you see, you always, that
Yeah.
magical moment. And then after that, you've had seen 16 of them, you don't care anymore,
Yeah.
It's like, just pay attention to the things you otherwise would not notice. Do you have any
I will.
questions for him before I let him go?
Is he upset that I wasn't there or
What?
at his funeral?
He says, I'm telling you, girl, that he's really saying I could care less. I have all the love that I can handle, not only on this side, but on that side. I understand that those things are, it's just like the paths that we're on. Sometimes somebody's there, sometimes somebody isn't. It's just the way it is. I guess that's the best way I could say what he's saying. It's just the way it is. And no, I'm not mad, obviously.
Yeah.
It was just the experience. You taste the experience, what he's saying, for what it is. And it doesn't
Okay.
matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you got 16 people around your deathbed or none. It's the
Okay.
same, it's a different experience, but each experience is worth just what it is.
Okay.
Each thing. And so, no, the fact that you were with your own engagement is totally understandable, and totally just, it's just part of the story.
It's just the way it was meant to be, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the way it's meant to be. It's the
Obviously, it
story.
wouldn't have happened.
And so, yeah, he's not angry, of course not. He says all of these details add to the richness of the story. And you might feel sad because you weren't able to be there. And so you experience that sadness, and maybe he feels sad that you weren't there. And then you experience that as part of the journey, the story. Because if you don't have sadness, you don't really get the whole journey of life. You don't get the feeling of life.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
all those emotions, he's saying, are just so significant, and he wouldn't trade it for anything. He wouldn't trade that experience for anything. And neither
Okay.
should you.
Okay.
Because you just soak out of it what you can get. That's like reading a good book. And maybe it has sad moments or frustrating moments or whatever, but that's what, the frustrating moments can make the excitement, or whatever.
Oh,
Tell your mom that I really am thinking of her, and I do love her, and I hope that she can understand this, that I'm standing right by her side. I'm still holding her hand, and this is very hard perhaps for her to understand, but we have never stopped doing that. The world revolves around us, and we're like watching it go around us, and I can see like two people just standing in the middle in the life world is revolving around them. And
Yep.
like images, and you're seeing an image, all these memories, you can watch the whole life just revolving around you. And but in your soul, you're still standing in that place together. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
So anyway,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
He says, take care. I love
will.
you. Keep the faith.
I will.
And he goes like this. Okay.
Okay, thank you.